it's we got a good team in Seattle coming in here, and uh, obviously we don't have Raya tonight, so there'll be some players. Rya's progressing nicely. Hope don't know when she'll be back, but it's day to day. Uh, So there'll be some players getting some additional minutes today, and we're going to need some really positive production from a lot of people if we're going to be successful.
Alicia Gray is having a phenomenal, breakout type of career. I would say in this year. What's impressed you the most about her play that you're seeing? Eastern Conference Player of the Month and also All-Star starter.
Yeah, I don't even know where to start. She's just been outstanding all season. She's been aggressive. She's been smart. She's competed at both ends. It's not just scoring. She's getting assists, getting steals. So she's just been, one of the best players in the league all season long.
And since we're in the spirit of All-Star, who would you say for their dream is an unsung All-Star on this team?
Well, I definitely think Rye and Bree aren't unsung, but they deserve to be on the All Star team. And BG is coming off two really big games, and she's getting back in the flow of things, and she's been a perennial All Star. Off the bench, Nas has been probably the best player off the bench in the league this year. I mean, she's been fantastic. Every time she comes in, she makes a positive contribution. Uh, so if there's an unsung person, that would probably be Nas.
Coach, I think the highest lineup combination without Ryan on the floor has been 8 minutes together, and that's replacing Nas with Ryan with the starters. How does that work with an offense like yours that kind of is very difficult to learn a lot of moving pieces to have that all gel together?
Well, you design something a lot with Rye in mind and her versatility and taking advantage of that versatility. So not having her as an adjustment for everybody, uh, but that's part of it. The W throughout the league, a lot of people have to deal with injuries and moving parts, and hopefully people can make the adjustment smoothly. Obviously, it limits some things that you can call or go to because it just you haven't worked on it with different lineups to the point where you'd probably feel comfortable breaking it out in a game. But they're pro players. They know how to play off of each other. They can just flow into offense and hopefully create some shots, even if we can't rely on as many quick hitters or plays as maybe we normally would.
And we know with Ryan, there's a lot of 3-point attempts by her per game. With Seattle, with Ezzy, NECA, Dominique, they have a lot of bigs down low. Can we expect Atlanta to kind of try to pound the paint again against the Seattle team like we've seen the past couple games?
Well, I definitely we want to keep our bigs involved. Our bigs are so good. Uh, no matter what the matchup is, we want to make sure that they're staying involved in it. And sometimes we start feeling really good from three, uh, but I still want our bigs to get a touch, and we can work inside out some. So I want our the BGs and the Breeze to get some deep post ups, get some touches. We'll play off of them, but we want them to stay involved throughout a game.
Coach, I wanted to ask you about, although Ryan's not on the court, we talked to her about being a coach from the bench and what she can learn from obviously sitting on the sidelines and viewing.
Yeah, with Rye, she's as smart a player as I've ever been around. Like, if you tell her something once, like she'll remember it 2 months later. Like, she really does have that. Like, and I try to quiz her and get her on things, and she knows the answers to everything. So she has a great concept of what should be happening out there. She's one of the rare players who could honestly run probably every play from every position, even though she hadn't practiced it one time. Like, that's the kind of uh, how she's seeing the game and how quickly she picks things up. Uh, from the sideline, like her to be more vocal. She's very intent on watching and picking things up. But I'd like to see her be someone who like coaches and helps players through things, pulls a player aside, tells them what they could see in a different situation because she's that smart. She's aware of it before anyone else.
Coach, earlier this season, of course, Jordan was out, and then Ryan had most of the ball handling responsibilities. With Ryan out now, do you kind of give more of that responsibility to Jordan, or do you kind of split it with Jordan and Alicia? What is your I guess what do you see when you think about that?
Yeah, well, Jordan has taken over a lot of the ball handling responsibilities, and Rye's been off the ball more, and we just been making sure that we're keeping her involved because she's such a good player. Uh, without Rye, we'll be counting on Jordan to create more offensive opportunities. That doesn't mean we're looking for her to score 20 points, but it does mean we're looking for her to create some advantages and make the right decision from there, whether it be pass it to an open shooter, get it inside, or if she does have a chance to get to the rim and finish and has space for that to do that. So, uh, she will have more opportunities to create some more things for us tonight.
And I know you talked about Alicia a little bit earlier, but is there anything different between? Of course, she's won Eastern Conference Player of the Month twice, but is there anything different from the first month to the second month that you've seen, or is it kind of just the same?
I think she's been very consistent and uh, a rare off night here and there, but I mean, almost every game it's been aggressive, smart, productive. I just think that she's been outstanding, and uh, that's, and I think you have to be to win. How many months has there been this award this year so far? Is it two? And she's won both of them. I mean, it's hard to beat that.
Good. Thank you, guys.
Coach, just generally speaking, coming off that win against New York, you guys are a half game out of the lead in the Eastern Conference right now. You really outmuscled them in the paint last time out. Just what's the general level of confidence right now with this group?
I mean, I think it's pretty good. I think our players know that we're capable of being a great team, but at the same time, because we go over film and we go over how we're supposed to do things, they also see there's a lot of opportunity for improvement. We're still kind of learning how to play the system. And that's not just, I know a lot of people think of that as the offensive side of the ball and offensive system, but I mean, from our transition through our defense, how we're supposed to play on the shot for both teams. Uh, there's still a lot of room for improvement. So I think there's confidence that we have a good team, but there's also kind of an excitement that there's still a lot of room to get better.